What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld. Today we're going to be talking about how you should be investing your real money, your MUT coins, and your training points in Madden 19 Ultimate Team. Now, this has been a request from a lot of you guys trying to figure out exactly how you want to build your team. Should you spend money on packs? What are the best packs to spend money on? Etc., etc. All right, so look, pretty much what's going on is this, right? We're going to take a quick look at my team, and I'm going to explain to you exactly, what is the background behind everything that I'm doing. All right, now, initially, I told you guys that you should always have a good offensive line, and a lot of you guys are very happy that I explained that to you because you've been winning a lot more games because they've actually changed the way that the O-line plays. In previous Maddens, dudes just didn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't really... You could go out literally in salary cap with dudes that were less than bronze, and it would be the same thing as having a decent O-line for the most part. Like, sometimes they would actually do stuff, but for the most part, they wouldn't. That no longer happens, right? So this is something that you should be investing your money into. Well, not real money, but your coins. But if you were to get like a a bundle or something like that, it would benefit you to make sure that you powered up a decent O-line. All right. So regardless of what you do, your O-line is very, very essential. Now at the QB position, I love Michael Vick. I think that he's probably going to be a quarterback that can last for a while because regardless of what they do, I don't think they're going to be able to put together a quarterback with his attributes, the speed and everything that comes with him. It's just more than enough, all right? So I like that. Is it worth it for you to buy packs, try to put them together, or to purchase Michael Vick for now? It may not be the right thing for everybody, okay? And a lot of you guys are raging because you're saying, you know what? This guy sucks. He overthrows drag routes. Yes, he does. I actually lost the game where in the flat, a dude was running right in the flat, and he just threw the ball right out of bounds. But he usually makes plays. And one of the best things about him is even if dudes are spying you, you can run right by the spy with Michael Vick. So it definitely benefits you early on to get this stuff done. If that's something that you're doing as far as team building and things like that. Randy Moss is another essential part of your game. You could do a lot of different things with him as well and increase his speed by using, different physical chems like the sprinter and stuff like that. So he's actually very, very good as well. Tyreek Hill being powered up. A lot of you guys are asking about, is it worth it right now for his card? Yes, it is. But people are going crazy with his power up. It's been, very, very hefty. I do believe, though, that playing solos, you do have the opportunity to get a fantasy pack and pull them for free. I know several of you guys have done that. I paid like the $1.50, I think it was, early at launch and got his base card, and then I just powered it up. And, pretty much Saquon Barkley I got for free just because I did the, the rookie premiere set in Madden 18. So, these things are essential. I don't know how you want to go about which one you want first, but I'm just going through the team and why I did stuff before I get to how I got it and how I invested my money, my MUT coins, and my trading points, all right? Obviously, with the power-ups, I used my training points, and they were worth it. This guy is probably the best free safety in MUT. Like, he's the... Bruh, I have... on Twitch the other day while I was live streaming, he picked the ball off. He was on the ground. He got up. It was like 50 guys around him, bro. Even though it's only 11 guys on the field, it was like 50 guys around him. The dude broke like 6 tackles and ran it for 6. And keep in mind, look, let me just show you something, right? When you're upgrading it, right, I think he had an option for a pick 6 chem for his ability. We didn't choose one. We didn't choose any ability. But this dude right here, bro, I'm gonna tell you, man, he's unbelievable. It's really, really wild the way that he just does whatever he wants. I might have to just give him pick 6 chem because I don't think I need to give him hot hands, honestly. I think I might just give him pick 6 chem. I don't care about the footsteps because, like I said, guys are going to drop the ball regardless. If they're going to drop it, it's already predetermined. They're going to catch it. If they're going to catch it, that's already predetermined as well. I've been getting mossed more as of late, but the pick 6 chem is probably something I would look forward to giving him because he does it anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it might enhance it, or I might be able to just think that in my mind that it enhances it. Whatever it is, bro, it'll work out for me. All right? So those training points was well spent. I'm very, very happy with those purchases when it comes to Sean Taylor. Anthony Barr, he's been doing whatever he wants, but he's still probably the best user linebacker in the game right now. While they work on a fix for why dudes just don't react to picks, I still consider him, one of the best in the game. It is what it is. Eric Berry, I don't think I need to say much about the guy, bro. Dude's a stud. You feel me? Dude goes out, puts in work, and that's pretty much all that we need to talk about. Joey Bosa, essential. Okay? The dude is a monster. Jair Alexander, he was one of my gauntlet picks. He and Vita Vea. I don't think that there's like Baker Mayfield, the middle linebacker, whoever else is left is better than these two. But if you wanted to go another route, you could do whatever you want. But this is pretty much primarily why I did the gauntlet. These two are unbelievable, and they are needed in your squad to make sure that, you know, you do a pretty good job at it. The punter, he's just a general dude. And Zerline, you need a good kicker to be able to do certain things, so that's why he's there. All right, now, let's go ahead and we're going to talk about the way that I invested my money. All right, so essentially what happened was I bought some of the earlier free packs, right, when the game first came out. So when you go to the MUT level, the kickoff bundle, I did it, but you only get one, right? You get 3 premium packs, an elite pack, some uniforms, and you get 150 training points. This was $20. I think it was worth it. The $1.50 pack, I think this is how I got Tyreek Hill. It was worth it, okay? I'm not going to suggest that you buy every bundle. Like I said, I think I've purchased like 3 bundles for different amounts. I think I got the $50 one. I got one of these major ones with all the stuff in it. From yeah, like I spent $100 on this one, and then I had one more bundle, and I think that was it, right? Pretty much what happens with these bundles and how you should be smart about what you're doing is this. You have to make sure, like even if your packs and your pulls are trash, you got to understand that there are other ways to invest those garbage cards. What do I mean by that? Okay, a lot of you guys are very, very thankful that I put you on to making sure that you understood that no matter how bad your pack luck is, you can always rely on making MUT tokens and using these MUT tokens to put them into flashback sets or heavyweight sets, right? Now, my opinion, the heavyweight sets is the more safer choice, because what happens with it is you get one less silver token that you have to use, and then not only that, the players, you have the possibility of making like 200K off the, you know, off the rip, but the minimum that you're gonna make is probably 75. All right, so even if your pack luck is trash, you're gonna have a decent amount of elites to make a, you know, an elite token. Right now, it's very, very cheap. Some of you guys are asking me, should you stack up on them now? Like I said, it's always good if you have the ends to be able to stack up on them. But what I believe is as long as EA doesn't make it auctionable, they probably won't get too greedy with the amount of cards that are needed to go into the set. Because this is a good way to build your team if you buy a bundle and your pack luck is just outright garbage. So I will always suggest it for while it's really, really going, you know, going pretty well. These things are very, very essential to making sure that regardless of your pack luck, you have, you know, you pretty much make out. So you get garbage cards, you make tokens, you complete a heavyweight set, flashback set, veteran set. You have a chance of not getting anything, bro. You got a chance of pulling something that's so bad, bro. You'll jump out your first floor window and then get up and walk back in your house. Like it's gonna be really, really bad. So I don't know if you want to go veterans route. Even though the thing that I don't like about this one is it requires one elite token, and I think that when you got to put the 84 plus overall in the set, because that's the thing about it, like. You have to put 4 of them in right now, but this one, the first one is an 84 plus overall, and those are pretty decent in price. Unless you pull one, I wouldn't really, you know, I wouldn't highly recommend doing this. You know what I'm saying? Unless you had like a garbage one you wanted to give away. Like I don't even have a card right now I would want to give away. Like this guy's, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not trying to do all that. It just seems a little ridiculous. So I wouldn't waste it on a veteran, right? So I would go flashback or, you know, the heavyweights. In that situation, another way to do it also with those tokens is to make playbooks. Those used to be really, really good early on. Now, obviously, everybody knows about how to get their own playbook. But every year, I make at least 100K like the first day just selling playbooks because people get into MUT, they don't know what's going on, and they just buy them. But right now, I don't think that that's going to be something you should be doing. So I wouldn't invest much into that because everybody should know at this point what's going on with that. Okay, so that's how. You know, pretty much I invest my garbage bundles and stuff like that, what I use real money for, because my pack luck is garbage. Some of you guys have very, very sick pack luck, and I don't know how you guys do it, but you pull every top player every week. It doesn't really matter. You guys pull limiteds. You guys are animals, bro. Congratulations to you, but most of us can't do that, so that's the way that we have to do it. Other than that, you're going to go over to the solo challenges, and what you're going to do is you're going to make sure that you grind these out. Campaign, you know, Legends, Team Diamonds, Rookie Gauntlet, Journey. You're going to grind all these out in addition to the training camp where you get free training points. You're going to get a lot of free things, most of them auctionable, and you're going to have to make the most of those as well. Now, even the ones that are non-auctionable, you could still put them into that elite token set, okay? And then get something that is auctionable out of it. So There are a lot of challenges. Most of them are moments. Some of them you got to do some full games towards the end. Not really a big deal, okay? Like, as long as you're willing to do it, you should be all set with it. And I don't think you guys understand that it's a requirement to really be able to grind in this game. So when you hear people say, "Oh yeah, it's all money hungry," listen, I understand that. I understand that EA, look, it's a company. They got to make money. But what I'm saying is they give you opportunities to get sick pulls by playing solos. And in addition, there's no contracts. So this is completely free. All it's going to cost you is your time. So you're going to have to be able to grind this. If that's something that you want to do, grinding is not for everybody, guys. So if you prefer to buy a bundle and make, you get garbage, and then you decide to make tokens, and then you do the heavyweight set, flashback, whatever, it's the same thing, bro. I'm giving you guys many different options, okay? You guys can go and do long shot and then even do these additional challenges. But I have no intention of doing long shot right now. I don't think, like, the first time it came out, I tried it out, but I'm not really concerned with it anymore. I do believe that if you go through it, though, you get like 400, 500 training points with the stuff that they give you for just doing it. But I have no interest in doing it. So that's just with, how I feel about it. Now, in campaign mode, right? This is something that you got to make sure you understand. Ben Roethlisberger, he's garbage, but whatever. Most of the cards that you get from that, when you go ahead and quick sell them, you're going to get like, 550 training points for the elites and stuff. You're going to get decent amount of stuff that you can invest back into your team. Okay? So when you're looking at your squad now, let's go for the example of, all right, I'm just starting MUT. I don't know what I'm doing, Gmia. I still don't understand what you mean about investing in, how to invest my coins, my money, and my trading points. All right, let's say you had the Ben Roethlisberger from campaign, right? You get a free 87 campaign Ben Roethlisberger, okay? Now, you're ready to upgrade. You pull a bundle, you get maybe 1 or 2 parts of the Michael Vick Legend set. Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. You go down into sets, and then you go over to Legends, and then when you're putting a Legend together, right? Say you get, you pull a 87 overall Vick, right? Okay? Look at the prices. Okay, it's 100K. So you're going to save 100K when you put Vick together, all right? You can start to, nickel and dime and get the other parts from lurking the auction house. Once you start to lurk the auction house now, if you are able to get these cheaper pieces to go into the set, you start to invest into Michael Vick because you got one part that went to the set, right? Okay, that's fine. Once you get all the pieces, Ben Roethlisberger now becomes a liability. Now it's time for him to get, it felt so good to quick sell for trading points. You guys have no idea. It felt so good, bro. But simply because he had a value, even though he was trash, he still worked out, and we sacrificed him for the betterment of the team. Okay? So that's what I'm talking about. When you go out, like, whatever you pull, if you get something that's better than you already have on your squad, it's your job to determine whether that card is worth, worth something to be, invested in for, for the betterment of your team. Saquon Barkley wasn't always my starter. Pretty much what I had Leonard Fournette. He was pretty good, but he's more of a power back, and he didn't have the elusiveness that I needed. So what did I do? I went, I had Saquon. I waited until Saquon Barkley was updated, and then I sold Leonard Fournette because a lot of people were going crazy about his price as well because he's part of the diamond for Jalen Ramsey. So that was a good investment for me to sell that at a decent price. Okay, I forgot which other guy I got rid of. DeAndre Hopkins, who I pulled out of one of the free, the 88 overall. I pulled it from like one of the free gauntlet packs or something like that. Yeah, when I was doing gauntlet or whatever. 88 overall. He was trash. He couldn't catch anything, bro. The dude couldn't catch a cold butt naked in the winter. What did I do with him, bro? Trading points. And then I used Tim Brown temporarily for now, and then we'll see what happens with that. Okay? Even when you go defensively, because with my O-line, I just bought those guys outright. I didn't wait for to figure out what was going on. I got a decent O-line from the jump so that I knew what was going on. Bosa, I chose him, his base card, out of the campaign solos. Okay? Once I realized how good he was, because where's the item one? I think one of them had the item. Yeah, that's the core elite, but where's the, the campaign player. So I saved training points by just adding his campaign player into the set. Okay, to make him a lot better. These are the things that I'm talking about. If a player is good, you invest in the power-up. If you have to think about it like, yo, hold on, is this dude good? Is he garbage? If you have to think like that, the dude sucks. Because I never question my players that are good. But if you have to think about, like I never question Vita Vea. I'm like, yo, that dude's a goon. If you can't just say that right off the rip, that dude needs to be invested into getting your team better by just being sacrificed for training points. Like AJ Boye, I like this guy, but I don't use this guy. He's only in there right now just to make my overall look good. You know what I'm saying? For me to get coins from, you know, playing games with a higher overall with EA, because they give you free coins at certain overalls every time you go up. So I'm trying to get every bit that I can get for free from EA. Other than that, this dude has 82 speed, bro. What is he going to do for me? This guy sucks. But it doesn't matter about that, bro. When it's time for him to be sacrificed to training points, he's gone, dog. But we're just using him right now. And that's how you got to look at your team. Look at what matters most. Look at like Anthony Barr, bro. The dude just dropped. Yo, he doesn't even react to picks, bro. But I got a very, very soft spot for the guy because the guy will lurk you, dog, in your sleep with Freddy Krueger on his hip. He will lurk you. So that's what I'm looking for. And eventually, once they figure out what's going on with Ballhawk, we're going to be all set. But he still is a stud for me. And I've tested out other user linebackers. None of them react anyway. So it doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? You got to take your chances. Sometimes you'll get a pick. Sometimes you won't. And that's pretty much how you continue to upgrade. You utilize and invest with the right things. There's no need to ask me if a card is going good for you. Yo, Gmias, what should I do? Go into a game, and if that guy is an idiot, he's gone. It's that simple. If they play like morons, get rid of them like right now. You know what I'm saying? That's how you have to do it. Ladder Daddy, a.k.a., you know, Ladder Goat. This dude is a goon. You know what I'm saying? He goes out there, he makes plays. He's fine right now. If he starts to do weird things, bro, I'm breaking down his power-up and quick selling the entire thing. You feel me? Like, these dudes are garbage out here, bro. But it is what it is. We have to make the best decisions to make sure that our team, we put the best team together out there. All right? So what am I looking to do now? I'm investing in a right end and another D tackle. That's what my goal is right now. I don't know what you guys are looking to do, but that's what my team lacks. That's what I'm going to be looking to invest in going forward. You guys have to decide what matters most to you, and then you go forward with that. But like I said, I don't recommend continuously buying packs. I recommend grinding some solos, getting some stuff from, you know, getting some free packs from that, and seeing what you pull in order to figure out what you want to invest in next. And if you get something good that's glitchy, then you sell it, get some coins, and then invest, you know what I'm saying? Get something else that's a better upgrade. But you got to take time. And you got to make sure that when you're investing in a player, that he's better than the previous player. A lot of you guys, you're like, yo, bro, I don't care. I want this card. No. Try the cards out. Make sure that they work. Like, out of my D-line right here, these two guys are irreplaceable right now. Bosa and Vita Vea. They make plays no matter what. So those guys, I would want to wait for an upgrade them some more, whatever. Do whatever I need to do with it, or get a card that has similar attributes or better. If I was an opportunity that I could make some money by quick selling one of them, that's what I would do. Okay? But only quick sell players that you know you're definitely not going to need. Like AJ Boye, I'm pretty sure I won't need this guy. He has an 82 speed. He's getting burned deep for 6 every play. Like, it's going to be really, really bad. So I'm not going to deal with that situation. I'm going to know in the back of my mind, as soon as I get another corner that I could put in for him, he's going to be used for training points. Because with his speed in this game and the way Randy Moss, everybody has a Randy Moss, he's not going to serve a purpose for me. He's going to get burnt deep and I'm going to rage. So I would be looking to invest in a better cornerback. You know, those are the ways that you have to think and figure out exactly what's going on. No matter if you're a fan of the player or not, you have to do what's best for your Madden Ultimate team. Else you're going to be really, really screwed in this year, bro, because everything matters. All right? So that's pretty much just an idea of how I invest my time, what I did to get my team with the solos, the bundles that I bought, why I bought them, so on and so forth, all right? So that should give you an idea of how you should be investing and building your MUT team and making the best possible team to put out on the field. Hopefully this was informative and you learned something from it. If you did, feel free to subscribe and turn on post notifications. Until next time, one love.